I have a problem with my 2005 Raptor 660. I got rid of that a couple months ago. Why am I still saying that? Bruin 350, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Here's the machine we're working on, Bruin 350. It's got an oil spill. And as you can see, there's the oil right there. It's the differential, the front differential for the four-wheel drive has sprung a leak. The seal right here has gone bad. So what I've already done is I've taken the front tire off and put a little bit of lubrication on the nuts and bolts that I'm about to take off. It appears to be 4 of them. One right there, one right there, and then on the opposite side. So I'm gonna take those off, and hopefully that whole front differential goes forward, and I won't have to take off the CV axles. So I'm hoping that. So I'm gonna take those off and get to you in a bit. I'm gonna show you what I'm using for a socket wrench right now to take these nuts and bolts off. I'm using a big ass socket wrench with a long extension. It's a 14mm socket, and then over here I got my 14mm wrench. I actually cut like 3 zip ties because the line that goes to the radiator was in the way, so I snipped those. I was careful so I didn't frickin' bite the line itself, because that would have sucked. My big long extension worked for the back, but for the front I actually had to switch it up. I actually had to put the wrench on the other side and put the socket wrench on this side. So I'm gonna crank this one loose and hopefully it comes undone. Holy! Got it. I didn't want this thing going anywhere. Yeah, back one came out good. Like nothing. There's the back one right there. And then the front one. And then I'll pop this thing through. Hopefully I can get it out. Okay. Damn it. Check this out. Okay. Look what we hit. There's the bolt there. Hit the frickin' suspension. Damn it. So I'm gonna have to rip that bolt out. But luckily I don't gotta take it all the way out. I just gotta back it up. And then we can pull. 2 quick side notices. When I usually do this kind of shit, people always say, well, god damn it, pressure wash your machine, this and that. Well, believe it or not, this is pressure washed. I want to see you get your ass out in the freezing cold 20-degree weather and pressure wash your machine. It doesn't really work, but luckily I'm not opening a whole bunch of oil shit. This is already leaking. I mean, I'm not getting shit into the engine or anything. I'm not even gonna get anything in the differential. I'm gonna, pull it out, change the seal. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing is I wouldn't have hit this thing. This is a bolt that my friends actually put in after my mom rode it. My mom was riding it, and all of a sudden this bolt came undone. I don't know how, but it did. Because as you can see, that's the factory bolt. This is a redneck bolt. So I'll remove that, and I might actually know where that bolt is, so we can properly put that thing back on. But that thing is working, so if I can't find it, that'll work. Bust her out of there. There we go. Got one off. There we go. Got her. So it's got a washer on this side of the bolt, and then it's got a washer and then a nut on this side. So I just found the one washer to the other bolt. So we're all set. I'm not going to lose anything. So as you probably can see, I can move this whole differential forward. See, my drive shaft isn't right in there anymore. So now I'm going to try to get this drive shaft to move forward. And I'm praying to God that that's all I'll have to do to replace this seal. Well, there you go. I think that back end of the drive shaft came undone. Before I lose you guys, this is what I got going right now. I removed that spring by putting the whole assembly forward, and then that allowed the back end of the shaft to come out, like I said before. And then after I got that out, All I did was take a flathead screwdriver and pry right about here, and then that released the spring, and then I just, you know, maneuvered the shaft out and got that spring out. And I got my little tiny screwdriver here, and I'm just gonna hopefully pry it out with a hammer and my little screwdriver. And it is coming. Oh, no, wow, that came out pretty easy. Touch that oil. There you go. Look at that. You know, dirt and mud on that ring. It just burnt it right out. So that's what we want to replace. I just did replace the differential last year, the differential fluid. So that fluid's not really that bad. And let it drain. She'll drain real good if we let it sit for a few days.